Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through, the cards that come out in this reading for you today. So let's begin, let's find out what comes out. Thank you so much for joining and for being here in today's reading. So the first card that came out is the Knight of Swords. We do have some air sign energy, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or even an Aquarius with this. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress card. With the Empress card, you could be dealing with a Taurus or even a Libra. So with this Empress card showing up over here, I am getting very affectionate energy. I'm also getting an energy where there is a desire to have something that is going to last long, build something, and be able to really be able to nurture that with you in the process. So I do feel like there is a desire to grow something with you, and I do feel like with this Empress card, there's a very attractive quality in this connection that somebody feels. And I do feel like it's very attractive as far as even being the ideal version of this person's epitome of beauty. So I do feel like there's a lot of attraction in the situation. We have the Knight of Swords, and with this Knight of Swords, I feel like somebody's trying to reach you. I feel like they want to be able to express something. I also feel like this person is kind of doing so in a very unexpected or sudden timing. It does feel like it is something that's happening quite randomly or out of the blue. But I do feel like with this Knight of Swords, there's a desire to be able to communicate. So I do feel like there's going to be messages from this person. I also feel like this person is somebody who is going to take action when it comes to being able to really express and reach out to you. And when it comes to really communicating, I do feel like this person is that's something that they are quite strong at being able to do with you. With this Knight of Swords though, I do feel like this is a bit of a rushed energy. So I do feel like things happen quite quickly. And there is a sense of wanting to kind of get things going quickly by this person for some reason. I do feel like there's a sense of urgency behind it. And I do feel like this person is perhaps even rushing in quite quickly, especially if it is even your first time meeting this person, or when it comes to being able to hear from this person suddenly. You have the Seven of Cups showing up over here, and with the Seven of Cups, this is a bit of an indecisive energy. I do feel like when it comes to this Knight of Swords that somebody wants to be able to express something, make you an offer, and I feel like it's putting you into a deciding mode and having to make a decision, having to kind of really decide whether you're going to take it or you're going to leave it. And I do feel like with the Seven of Cups, this is really giving yourself that time and space to really think about considering your options. We have the Eight of Wands showing up over here, and with this Eight of Wands, this is also kind of a quick energy. I feel like it is also a very strong energy when it comes to any kind of a coming in, an opportunity that is presented. I do feel like with this Eight of Wands though, that this is pretty positive, especially when it comes to any opportunity that's being presented. I feel like it's quite a strong start, but that's because there is a spark over there. So I do feel like with that Eight of Wands, that when it comes to the expression of something, it's like they're motivated by some kind of a spark or feeling like they need to, it's now or never. So I do feel like with this Eight of Wands that this is a feeling of a very strong start with someone. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So with this Knight of Wands, I do feel there is a sense of desiring to be able to experience the more positive side of things. But I do feel like there's a strong start. I also feel like there's a strong spark between yourself and somebody else. And I feel like it's really driving them, especially when it comes to being able to reach out. And with that Ace of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like communication is really picking up. But with this Page of Pentacles over here, I do feel like there is a desire to have something that's going to go the distance. But I do feel like somebody's really rushing things in the beginning, or they are in a space where they want to ensure they don't lose you to someone. I do feel like there is a sense of being in the initial phases with this person or in this connection. And I do feel like with this Page of Pentacles, that this is, the person is in a space where they want to be able to make sure that they have something that's solid with you. I do also feel like when it comes to your connection, and especially if it is in the beginning phases, it's very promising, especially when it comes to longevity. I also feel like this Page of Pentacles also represents this person and how they're going to show up, and it's quite responsible. Somebody who is also going to put in the effort to be able to match you or to be able to meet you where you your standards are. So with this Page of Pentacles, I do feel like this is also security and having a stable kind of a start, and even throughout the journey that things have the potential to be very solid with this person. I also feel like this person is in a space where they want to be able to build something up with you. But we have the Three of Pentacles, and with the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting that this is about being able to really work together. And I do feel like with the Three of Pentacles that it is also possible someone that you work with, someone that you're meeting at the workplace, or somebody that you have worked with. But I do feel like with this Three of Pentacles, there is an understanding and a mutual understanding, especially when it comes to working together. And I feel like that's something that is also to your advantage when it comes to this connection. And I do feel like when it comes to any kind of decision making, this Three of Pentacles, I'm also getting that you have a support system to lean on when it comes to making very important decisions as well, even if it's regarding this connection. But this Ace of Swords, I do feel like there are going to be messages, there's going to be communication, and I do feel like with this back and forth, it's in flow, it's something that is happening in an appropriate form. And I do feel like with that Ace of Swords, this is also having a very strong connection on an intellectual level. And I feel like you and this person, you know this person because you have a very good banter. I do also feel like as far as communication, it's something that comes quite naturally. And I do feel like with this Knight of Wands that there are very pleasant and even enjoyable times on the horizon in this connection and throughout the journey, because I do feel like there's something that is being started and something that is going to lead to being able to build something together, grow together. And I do feel like that's very positive. So I'm going to pull out some more cards. So we have this could be the one. We have getting to know each other. And we have make the effort. So with this could be the one card. I am getting that this person is in a space where they are kind of focusing on you. I feel like you have this person's attention, and I do feel like they are someone who is willing to really put in the effort to make a connection work with you. And with this could be the one card. I also feel like it's also driving this person to feel like they need to act quickly when it comes to being able to get your attention, when it comes to being able to ensure that they don't lose you to someone else as well. But I do feel like they deem you as the one. I do feel like they see certain characteristics, even with the Empress card, in you that is the match to their ideal partner. I do feel like with this getting to know each other card, this is about being able to really get to know this person. And with that 7 of Cups card showing up over here, I do feel like you have options. So I do feel like there is a sense of needing to really hone in and really get to know this person. And I also feel like this person is quite interested and they are trying to get to know you as well. But I do feel like you can take your time around this. I feel like with that Knight of Swords card showing up over here, that there is a tendency for this person to be a little bit on the impulsive side, even with that Knight of Wands card. But I do feel like they are somebody who, when they get excited about things, they do pursue them, they do act, and I do feel like they put in the effort as well, which can be a good thing. And so with this getting to know each other card, I do feel like being able to really spend time getting to know this person and being able to really understand their thought patterns, their way of thinking, what their expectations are, and vice versa is something that's going to play in your favor in this connection. And also feel like this person is someone who is showing up as very interested with that Knight of Swords when it comes to being able to really get to know you, even with that Ace of Swords. With the Make the Effort card, I do feel like this person is somebody who's not afraid of putting in the effort and putting in the work with you in this connection. And I do feel like there is a lot of effort being made in the connection, and I feel like it is something that both of you are deeming as worth the effort. And I do feel like there's a strong connection over here, and I feel like it could be one that starts out as a very strong intellectual connection where you're on the same page as far as the way you think and your minds. And I do feel like it is something that can really grow into something very beautiful with that Empress card. And I do feel like there is a very strong connection over here. And as far as being able to work together, I feel like that's really something to your favor as well when it comes to building this connection with someone. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.